Hey friends, welcome back to Curious Modeling. Today's topic is something that affects everybody, from interns to executives to even you and me. We're talking about learning and development analytics, which sounds like a lot of syllables, but it's basically how do we use data to help people grow in their careers? And when I say grow, I don't mean adding another course badge to your LinkedIn. I mean leveling up your real skills, the kind that gets you promoted, pulled into new projects, or finally help you understand what your data team is talking about. Ready to find out how? Let's jump in. So, what is L&D analytics? And it's using data to figure out things like what people are good at, what they want to learn, what the company needs for the future, and how to connect the dots between all of those things. Instead of here's your generic training playlist, it's more like, hey, based on where you are now and where we think the world is headed, here's what will get you ahead. Let's map the data sources real quick. First, online learning tools like Coursera or Pluralsight, what people choose to learn. Second, internal HR systems and learning management platforms, what people are told to learn. Third, performance and role data, see whether that learning is actually helping. Fourth, peer/manager endorsements, what skills teams are actually seeing show up in real life. Add those all together and you've basically got a career crystal ball. A little nerdy, a lot useful. One of the coolest ideas here is skill mapping. Picture this, a dashboard that shows what your team can do today and what they need to be able to do tomorrow. And now imagine you can see who in your company already has 50% of those future skills and is hungry to learn the rest. That's not just learning. That's placing bets on people. And people love that because nobody wants to feel stuck, right? This is where it gets really fun. Say you're a marketing person who secretly wants to learn Python. You've read snippets, watched some TikToks, but you don't know where to start. With L&D analytics, the system might recommend a Python for Business course, a data cleaning workshop, a stretch project where you help your team automate reports, paired with a mentor who's 18 months ahead of where you want to go. Now, you're not just watching videos, you're retraining yourself for the next version of your career. A real-world example, a fintech firm I know had a glut of people who wanted to get into data roles, but nobody knew where to start. So they set up 6-week skill sprints, short courses, projects with existing analysts, skill badges and one-on-ones. Not just one-off training, but Kisi, but a full growth cycle. In 9 months, almost half the participants had either moved into new roles or were lining up for them. Not bad for 6 weeks, right? Quick PSA. Just because you completed 78 online courses doesn't mean you're skilled. It means you like clicking and roll. The real signal isn't how many videos you've watched. It's what you do with the knowledge afterward. So instead of measuring seat time, we measure, has their performance improved? Did they get bigger projects? Are peers endorsing their new skills and did they stay longer at the company? That's the difference between learning for checkboxes and learning for life. If you're curious who's building these systems, here are some of the usual suspects. Degreed, which maps what skills you have now and what's hot in the market. Workday Learning, which ties learning paths to job paths. Pluralsight IQ, which gives you a literal IQ score for hard skills you're working on. Better Up, which blends coaching plus soft skill growth. But here's the key. Even the best tooling doesn't fix this by itself. You need a culture that values growth in the first place. So next time we're flipping this whole thing around. Instead of who's ready to grow, we'll ask, who's ready to leave? That's episode 8, Turnover and Retention Analytics. It's got some uncomfortable truths, but trust me, you'll want to hear them. See you in the next one.